Hello, honorable members of the clan. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, scenario number two. Scenario number two also starts on the 25th of October 2014. Longwe Twala is probably looking for his girlfriend. He finds out that the girlfriend is sleeping over at Senzo Meyiwa's house, and one of Senzo's friends is also there. So he's having all kinds of imaginations, thinking that there's no way that Zandile will be sleeping by herself in the living room or in one of the bedrooms without Senzo's friend also taking advantage of his friend. So he builds up this huge anger, probably to a point where he blacks out again. In my scenario, he takes his father's 38, and after finding out that they are actually hanging out in Fosloras, and then he drives there, angry and probably saying all kinds of things to himself. And then when he gets there, he sends that SMS to Zandile, allegedly that he's outside, and then Zandile invites him inside. And then when he gets inside, he probably did not even say a word. He probably already holding a gun. Everybody's shocked. Hey, what are you doing? Calm down. Senzo probably stands up to defend Zandile because he is not sure if Longwe. Let's also not forget that Longwe at this point, allegedly, he is a drug addict. So they all know that he is a drug addict, and so they are afraid that he might do something stupid with the 38. And so probably Senzo gets up, stops watching the match, and then probably tries to negotiate with Longwe, like, listen, nothing happened, and the accusation probably he was throwing at all of them that Ningenza Slima, you are taking my girlfriend and giving to your friends, da 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 da. Hence he did not greet when he walked in, because he's angry at Senzo, is angry at whoever the friend might be that may have Mtateli Ndombi type of situation. And so maybe Longwe throws some few hands at Zandile for cheating on him, and then a scuffle happened between Senzo Meyiwa as well as Longwe Twala. But for some reason, while they are busy scuffling for the gun, it goes off and the bullet hits the floor, and then it goes off again, hitting the door frame in the kitchen. And then everybody is taking cover whichever way they ran, because we heard Mthokozisi ran to the bedroom. I may not have the facts correctly. Please do correct me in the comment section. He ran in the bedroom where the baby was sleeping, and everybody just took cover. And the third shot is the one, while the busy scuffling for the gun, may have hit Senzo in the heart, which came through his back, and that was that. And now, if you listen to both scenario number one and scenario number two, Longwe Twala does leave, I think. He does leave the house and gets into his vehicle, because we do hear him in I think it was Metro FM interview. One moment he had his cell phone with him, and then the next moment it was taken by police. So he himself was a little disoriented of what actually happened, because I'm thinking at this point he's traumatized with what he probably has done. I'm not saying he did it. These are scenarios. These are fake stories that I'm telling that could possibly have happened. And so he was not really remembering what actually happened at the time when the gun went off, hitting Senzo Meyiwa and the cell phone and all of that stuff. Again, the 38 is a high possibility, because two eyewitnesses on the stand did say that the weapon that was used had a wheel, or a flying wheel, if you may. And of course, a 9mm doesn't have a flying wheel. I think even us who don't know guns may assume that, come on, it's a revolver. And so that's what we know. All right. And so what had happened thereafter, I think then that's where a story was concocted, because we understand that on the crime scene, there were people that were not supposed to be there. A suspended police officer, I think so, he was suspended. And you also had a health MEC there. We had the crime scene was also already tainted with washed by allegedly Mapiri. And I think at that point, this is where a conspiracy began. I think initially the conspiracy began because they wanted to protect the image and the name, not of Longwe Twala, but I think of the Twala family as a whole, considering that the father is a famous musician. Again, this is just a scenario. I'm not saying it happened, all right? It's just a scenario. And that's the story they tried to sell. And of course, it manifested to what it is today with a 9mm and all that other stuff that do not match the accusations of the state, because the DNA, the cell phone records, as well as gold teeth, they are saying the total opposite of what the state has presented as a case against the 5 accused people. All right? That's the end of second scenario of what I think may have happened on the 26th of October, 2014. All right? Please write in the comment section and let me know if this scenario is highly likely or not. All right? I'm definitely hoping to hear from you what you think.